How's it going here? The Blade Show West 2021. So we're down here in Long Beach, California. We do have QSP. So now a lot of the same variants, but we did revisit some of the older ones. So if you're looking for a budget knife, first knife for somebody, the Parrot in D2 micarta, that's going to be about $26 at most of your retailers. So check that one out. Revisit that one out. It's kind of one of the original knives that came out for QSP. We have a lot of different variants. This one just came out for the Hawk. You do have kind of the copper and also the brass. So copper and brass, both for those variants. So the Hawk's been a nice one because it has both variants as far as the flipping action. So you're going to have the thumb stud version, and then you can actually do the flipper. So it kind of meets some of those fidget needs for folks that have it. You also do have the ones through here. So if you're looking for like an S35, micarta for those. Now those penguins or parrots, no, not even a parrot. There's so many birds. So if you also know, we're going to get to a little bit later, but there's another knife that we're going to come across that if you name it, you might win it. We'll have that on Instagram as well. That's a pelican. So pelican for these. And then we do have some of the premium variants that we have here for woodpecker, M390 for that, legatus M390 as well. Those are going to be above $200 for that, but we have really the gamut of different variants. So we started out with something that's $26 all the way up to $200 somewhat dollars for the knife. So we come into the middle side here. These are going to be the new variants. We did have some other ones up here that disappeared already. Those are going to be the frag pattern for the penguin. So those did leave already, but that is going to be something that will be available. These two are going to be the Hawks, different materials for that. We have ebony, different style of wood here. Mamba was one that we also had before. This is an updated model of the Mamba. That's going to be about $50 price range. D2 micarta for that one. And this is the one, if you can name this knife, then that's one that you could actually probably win. It's going to be on Instagram. We'll put that up there. As far as throwing out names, if you name anything or throw any name up there that we already have, then you'll probably be disqualified for that. But this is going to be the ones that's going to be named here. So these different variants, there'll be about probably $70 or $80 on those for those variants. But as you see, a penguin has been a really good popular model for us. So as you roll down this side, these are all the penguins. There's a lot of different penguins. So whatever style you like, whatever one you want to pick up. We do have the brass, the copper for those, so if you want a little bit more heft to it as well, that's available. If you want red, then those are available. And then you roll into titanium, so that's what the frag pattern was as well, was a titanium variant. So you're going to have 154 cm for those. You also do have some of the exclusives that are out there from some of the dealers that we have. So check out those, support those folks as well. But a lot of different things from QSP, a lot of new variants and a lot of new styles. So do check out. We also do have one that we're naming. It's kind of a smaller variant, but I'll put a picture on that one later too. It's going to be possibly the otter or the sparrow for that one. It's a little knife that also left from the table because I was able to sell it. And somebody came by and picked it up, so it was a pretty good model. Yeah, so it's been a pretty good show. Hopefully the show grows as we go with Blade Show West, and we'll kind of continue to support that as well.
Excellent. Where can we find these knives after the show?
Yeah, so now a lot of the knives are going to be available in November, December time period. So check out the dealers that are out there. There's quite a bit, so all your major retailers basically have it. If they do not have it, then you go and talk to them and say, hey, can you get a QSP knife? So then they can get on the list and actually be a dealer for us as well.
Great. Well, thanks, David.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Look forward to some of these awesome new QSP knives.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it.